everybody. This is Carmen with Carmen's Legacy Productions and Carmen Speaks. We're talking about public speaking today. Today's topic is definitely something every speaker needs to think about, but I think it's kind of good for all of us, whether you speak for your business or not. And the topic came up recently for me in a meeting, and then later in the day in another meeting. So I thought that must be really important for me to hear today. So first things first, I want to tell you I'm Regional Director for the Public Speakers Association, the Georgetown Round Rock area. We meet the fourth Tuesday of every month at Legacy of Georgetown at 11:30 to 1. And then we have a Zoom meeting that's different the second Monday of every month at 6 o'clock in the evening. The details will be in the comments too. So this is the topic that came up was, do you know what your standout qualities are? And so I'll tell you, for a group of women sitting around asking what's your standout quality, most people kind of have a look on their face and they're like, I can tell you what I'm not good at. And we're just could rattle off all the things that they don't do perfect. And but when it comes to their standout qualities, it took the group's participation to tell them what they saw. And so often, I mean, I heard this saying, like, you can't see your own eyebrows. Sometimes we cannot see our own best qualities. And this really comes up for me in photography. When I'm looking at someone, I'm like, oh my gosh, you've got beautiful skin or beautiful smile. And they'll look at me and go, really? Or I'll say, you know what, I love this part of your personality and I want to bring that out. And they look at me and go, I never even thought that that was something in my personality. And so certainly we often, people other than us see things better. And so what came up for me out of this was certainly we all contributed to what we thought each other's standout qualities were. So some ideas for that. Some people are very, very great with details, very detail oriented. You might guess that's really not me. That wasn't me. And so the things I am detail about are how the final images look. But when it comes to like keeping spreadsheets and things like that, numbers, no, that's like the worst for me. So that's not my thing. When it comes to maybe being kind of playful and having fun with it, and I'm thinking like I'm starting over at 60, yeah, that's the kind of stuff I like to have fun with. I'm the first one to kind of, you know, whip out my pink glitter glasses and say, this is kind of what I want to go for. This is like me. So one of the groups said I'm more like a puppy, puppy energy, but in a good way. So I think it is important that we stop and think about what our standout qualities are. And I think in one of our meetings too, we're going to do that for one another once we get to know each other better, because it's really enlightening to hear what other people's perceptions are about us. And it might be a little different than what you're thinking, because it is hard to see for ourselves. And why this is important, because when we speak, you know, we're really trying to convey a message, and we're on a mission, right, to tell people what our thoughts are, and hopefully they'll get on board with what we're sharing. That's the goal of it. And it is really important then to know how we are perceived. Really, really important. And so this key piece about you know, what image we project, super important. So think about that. I'd love to see your comments on this, because it's a lot of fun. And share on what you've learned about yourself, or just whatever popped into your head when you start to think about this. And definitely a topic for the future. No doubt, a topic for the future. All right, y'all, thanks for listening. I hope to see you Tuesday in Georgetown, Legacy Georgetown. It's the last Tuesday of the month at lunchtime, or on the Zoom meeting at 6 o'clock Central Time on the second Monday. What a great way to bring in the week, right? We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.